As it is, things were bad, but this is really going to exacerbate the situation. So I feel it is someone who wanted to destabilize Pakistan.
Government suspect this foreign hand is probably Indians. They are trying to revenge the Mumbai terrorist attack.
Well, I think it's wrong to pass a verdict on someone without proper investigation. But whoever did this attack wanted to malign Pakistan, wanted to affect our economy. Remember, this is much more than sports. It's going to affect the economy. And this was very high profile. It had a big impact on international television. Whereas other terrorist attacks, suicide attacks have no impact now. Even in our own papers, they are inside pages story. So this was deliberately to create sensation. I'm afraid the Pakistan Punjab government should be held responsible for the lapse of security. It was hardly any security provided to the Sri Lankans when they had guaranteed them. They had guaranteed them security, knowing that there was a lot of hesitance amongst international cricket teams to tour Pakistan. And then to have such poor security, there is absolutely no chance of there being any sports in Pakistan unless Pakistan pulls out of this war on terror, unless we pull out of a war which is someone else's war, unless we pull out and tell the Obama administration that there is no military solution to this nonsense. They have to have political dialogue. They have to have a timetable of withdrawal from Afghanistan. Pakistan army must pull out from the tribal areas, win over the people to your side and deal with the few terrorists, rather than this insane policy which is creating terrorism and destabilizing the whole area, especially Pakistan.
Do you think it may be because of the ongoing tussle between the two major political parties, there was a security lapse?
Well, it's quite clear the government Asif Zardari's government is basically concerned about keeping Asif Zardari in power any which way. This whole drama and what is happening in Punjab. So their whole attention is not towards protecting Sri Lankan cricket team, but to protect the government from the opposition. So people like us, the police is more concerned about us than about looking after the security of the Sri Lankans, which is tragic. And it could have been much worse had the terrorists succeeded in bombing the coach. They narrowly missed the coach. It could have been even a bigger disaster.
But the fact that there are a lot of allegations coming from politicians, from the government against India, what kind of impact it would have with Pakistan's already bad relations with its neighbor?
Well, there is obviously the reason why they're all saying that is because they think that India has avenged the Mumbai attacks. But, I'm hesitant in passing judgment unless and until I see a proper investigation and proofs. But clearly, this has nothing to do with the pattern of terrorism which has been going on in Pakistan. This is completely different.
Your party is together with other opposition groups. They are going to besiege Islamabad in the mid of this month. Do you think this incident will have any impact on your planned activities?
Absolutely not. And if there's any act of terrorism on the long march, there's only one man that will be blamed, and that is Asif Zardari.
Why do you think he would be blamed?
Because there's consensus in Pakistan to have the Chief Justice. People want law and justice in Pakistan. No one is opposing the Chief Justice except Asif Zardari to protect his corruption cases and the NRO. So he's the only man who has a vested interest in keeping the Chief Justice away and for us to succeed.